Hello, 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 everybody. As I do with all the knowledge-based passcodes, I do a separate video for them. And with this one is WTC04. This one is a little bit odd. So it says that the passcode hint is a knowledge-based. Obviously, it's one word. It says the start of everything. So doing some research on the Café and Diner Archives wiki page, it says the starting day to be more precise. We don't know that from what we have. On what day does the universe start? I definitely don't know that from what we've read, but it can be found in CFDCF03. And if you look in through here, it says started on a Thursday. So, Thursday. There we go. This is the last one for WTC. And it says it has been 24 days since the universe began. How time flies. Of course, there is that strange sensation that lingers from all of the pre-scripted events and reconstructed memories. We are working off of a backup, after all. A rewinding. So this goes back to the very first receipt, the WTC04, where it talks about there being multiverses and cycles. Things will happen, and then the other man or another version of Baltimore will reset everything and try to start over. This is him, the other man, talking about how long it's been since this particular universe or timeline started. It's been 24 days. It started on a Thursday. So it hasn't been only 24 days since I met my dear Lucifer and Felix and began working on the Cafe and Diner. No, it is more like an uneasy dream that I've only just become lucid to. I remember meeting them, but it is only that. A memory based on events that happened in a universe now destroyed. And I suppose it would mean that they have only known me in truth for 24 days, but I have known them for lifetimes. This is what happens in a lot of different stories that utilize this kind of theory, this butterfly effect, this multiverse theory. The person that is dealing with multiple sets of memories in different lifetimes in one body and one mind tends to have a lot of issues and tends to have a lot of emotional strain. And I'm already seeing this in the 2 receipts that we've seen from this version of Baltimore. I am or was what is known as the Other Man, an agent of God. It was my divine task to maintain the proper flow of time, the correct spinning of cycles. When the cycles strayed too far, when things went up that should go down, it was my scythe that cut it free, but I wasn't able to stop her, my love, Lucifer, from inadvertently causing the end of the universe. Ooh, that's heavy. Ooh, that's stings too. Ah, damn. Okay, so he basically had to restart this one because Lucifer fucked up. His lover fucked up. And ended the universe. And now he has to live with knowing that. Yikes, man. To be the other man is not easy. You must leave behind all that you knew in your mortal life. You became an unseen force of the universe. But Lucifer thought she could bring me back. She thought she could stop my ascension to the title of Other Man. And so, using the 7 keys to the gates of hell, she tore across her cycle in an attempt to turn back the clock. Doing so ruined not only her cycle, but all cycles. So basically they're doing this over and over and over again, trying to get a result in which she doesn't do that. In the last moments of the universe that was, I was approached by Lucifer's siblings, Mammon and Belphegor. Together, they had hatched a rather sinister plan to recreate the universe using a tool known as a pocket watch, an instrument of divine creation. So this is what they're talking about in WTC04. Having a pocket watch, some sort of technology that allows them to reshape and move things in the universe the way they want. With it, we should reshape the universe exactly how we saw fit, but to do so would take both Belphegor's powers and my own. Under normal circumstances, we would just waited for the universe to reset on its own, out of our control. But Mammon, clever Mammon, they made a proposal I couldn't turn down. A chance to rewrite the story. A chance to destroy the greatest adversary of God, of the universe, of mortals. Fate. That is not a good omen. That is definitely not a good omen. You do not want to fuck with fate, period. In any story, shape, or form, whether it's mythology, whether it's fantasy, whether it's any sort of fiction, fucking with fate is a bad idea. Every single time. And so the deal was struck. Belphegor would use the pocket watch to recreate the next universe, I would go back to being immortal, and Mammon would have a chance to rule the universe. That was all 25 days ago. You might have noticed Mammon is not yet in charge of all that is and or will ever be. We have time to stop them, but first we need to find where they have hidden God. Though even doing that will take years, decades perhaps, and it will take each and every cafe and diner employee I choose to save. Then, once we find God, we can add him in the destruction of fate itself. To the end of fate, yours, 8. I've said it so many times already in this video, I don't like where this is going. It can only end very badly, especially when you're doing a shift of powers against something as critical to the universe as fate, the enemy of all things immortal and mortal. I have a feeling this is only going to get worse from here on out. But that is the end of it for today. I will see you in the next one. Sweet nightmares. I wanted to take this time to thank my Patreons and channel members. Your support is so greatly appreciated and I can't thank you enough. If you'd like to become a Patreon, there is a link in the description below, and if you'd like to become a channel member, just go ahead and click that join button and join the Truth Sleuths and Horror Hounds. All channel members and Patreons receive 24-hour access to videos prior to their public release and exclusive updates on my progress. After a certain tier, you can request that I do a certain topic or movie review, or you can even request that I do a game live stream, whichever works for you. At the highest tier, you not only get to choose the topic in which I cover, you get to either co-host the stream or the video that I do that covers said topic, no matter if it's one or multiple. Of course, this is not obligatory. If you want to support the channel, I greatly appreciate it, and once again, thank you so much.